Hey everybody, welcome back to Planet Coasters. So, it takes a very long time for this park to load now. Probably on account of this giant coaster I built here. There's no supports on it, and I said I want to see what happens if we put the supports on. You can tell by the frame rate that, things are already pretty sketchy. So let's see if we can make it slightly more sketchier, shall we? Let's see just how long it'll take. Oh man, every piece of track is selected. Just selecting it alone. Here we go. Are you ready? You ready for this? Supports? Boom. Alright. 1 minute and 8 seconds is where my timer was at. Let's see how long exactly this takes. I'm assuming if the game doesn't crash. I don't even know. Okay, we just hit the 2-minute mark here. And no signs of the game returning anytime soon, so we're just gonna keep on waiting, see how long it takes. 3 minutes! And I thought I heard a noise like, that little noise that happens right as, like, you click piece of track or you scroll over a button in the game, like that little clicky noise. But, yeah, no, that was probably 40 seconds ago, and still nothing, so... Oh boy. And we just hit 5 minutes. Starting to think that the game might be dead? Because I don't think I'm hearing music at all. I'm hearing wind, though, and it's not a constant, like... It's not the same, like, 3 seconds of wind over and over again. Although I feel like I'm hearing the same roller coaster 3 seconds over and over again. But how long should I wait until I just throw in the towel? We'll give it a few more minutes. See what happens. Oh! Oh, is it done? It's done! It's actually done. It took 7 minutes. A little like 7.5 minutes for that to happen. Wow, as it slowly fills in here. Holy crap. That was, oh man, look at the frames. I'm not touching anything yet. You could see, like, the supports filling in a little bit there. Alright, and I think we're good. Holy crap. And there you have it. Okay, get the, oh my, my frames! My beautiful frames! Look at, honestly, that looks so much cooler. But I can't ride rides like this. Oh well. Well, you know what that means. I am going to delete this for this video. I'll keep it in the park, and then when I upload the park to Steam, you can just, I don't even know what you want to do with this mess. But, oh man, that looks so cool. Definitely looks like a big old plate of spaghettis. And that's what we were going for right here. A giant plate of spaghettis. And I think we did it. That looks delicious. I'd eat that plate of spaghettis, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? I definitely would. Alright, so here we go. Let's get into the actual riding of the rides thing here. Hold on. It might take a while to delete this ride as well. But I'm only going to do this to try to help the whole frame situation out. Goodbye, Torque 8, a.k.a. the plate. Torque Plate. Ah. Got him. It should be a lot quicker than waiting for the supports here. Then again, I've been wrong before. Okay, so the coaster's gone. No idea how long it took because I left because it was taking too long and came back and it's gone. So here we go. Riding the rides starts now. So in order to do this... We go to here, and then we have all our rides. That's a lot of rides. This is going to take a while. Oh boy. So we're going to click this, and then all the rides, what happened was I turned that one sheet on that screws with the friction, and then I found a way to turn it off. I just have to go to every single one of them and press, where'd it go? Should have been here. It's gone. Oh well, we'll see if the other coasters have it. It should have been a thing like, coaster something or other, but yeah, this thing was unrideable before because of just all the craziness of having no friction. So it's in the station. We need it in the station. We need one of them in the stations. Stations. There's multiple stations on. Just kidding. All right, here we go. And up the chain hill. All right. Let's see how this works. It's weird that, like, I think leaving the station, the car goes, or the train goes faster than going up this chain hill. Because start out looked like it was going quick and then slows down. And then there's a block section, which I had almost forgotten about because it's been so long since I built a roller coaster. This is probably one of the very few coasters in this park that has a block section. Speed it up a bit so we don't have to wait as long. Fun. Fun ride just sitting here on this block section. Should let us go any second now. Any second now. There we go. Down the hill. Gee, everything looks so much weirder without supports. And the fact that it's floating in a crater. Yeah, well, no plan's perfect. You want to ride some wacky coasters? Welcome to Wacky Coaster Land. This coaster isn't even that good. It's really not good at all. None of the coasters I made are that good. They all look terrible. Just look at the way the track bends in certain spots. Like, some things should have been smoothed out. Like that last turn into that first hill. I don't know what's happening here. Some kind of crazy banking happening. Especially, like, why did I even bank that? There was no point of banking that turn. There's no point to banking any of these turns. Oh, that little section there where, oh my god. We're just gonna forget that, this coaster even existed. Okay. So, that was the Wooden Serpent. The, first coaster put into the park. Not Spagooty, Spaghetti, Spaghetti themed at all, but that's what people picked, so that's the one I picked. From here on out, the majority of them are going to be, Spagooty themed. Wooden Serpent, number 1. Number 2, Swiggity, Spooty, Spagooty. Where is it at? I wish... Oh, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to close all the rides. That way, when I go to test them, we won't have to wait till they get to the station. That's actually the smartest thing I've ever done. Wait, if I close this one, it goes back to the station, too. And I'll just throw it on testing, and then we'll hop on it. Hey, I'm being smart. Super smart. It should just save a little bit of time. And with this video, every little bit of time counts. I don't know if I'm going to be able to ride the go-karts with no people in the park. I think those are one of the ones where you can't just have a ghost car going. You actually need people driving to ride it. That's why there's no testing on it. Kind of dumb. You should be able to put dummies behind the wheels and have them self-drive. Alright. So the next one. Swiggity Swooty Spagooty. Test. Here we go. Where am I sitting on this ride? Am I in a chair now? Yes, okay. Right away, first thing we do, our face whacks a piece of track. Why did I bank that turn there? There's just so much I can't explain. So much I can't explain. I remember building this part. I thought this part was cool. Whoa, maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm thinking of a different roller coaster. Oh, they're so bad. And of course, there's the log flume that I built after the fact that at that point I just wasn't caring anymore. Jeez. So many of these pieces need to be smoothed. Alright, there you have it. Why did you people watch this series? Sweetie Spooty Spagooty, that's what I'm trying to figure out. All these coasters are just yikes. Alright, next one. Spagoot Loop. The amount of Spagoot Loops we have, or we could have had in this park. Oh my god. So we go backwards first. And then we stop, and then we keep going backwards. Okay. Don't know why that was. And then we stop. What is happening with this ride? Ooh, what? Oh wait, did I forget to turn the friction multiplier off, or do I have to do that? I'm confused. Do I do that on every ride, or did doing it on the first ride fix it for every ride? Because these seemed like that last one seemed to be fine with the friction. I don't know. We'll see after this thing finished testing. I completely forgot about that already. Whoops. Alright, don't mind us. We're just going through a log flume. No big deal. And Look at this part. Any single, like, screenshot in this video is pure chaos. You take a screenshot at any given moment, and it's just nothing but pure chaos. It's fascinating. And... well, I don't even know why there was chains on that. Completely unnecessary. Maybe there is no friction. The fact that there was chains and they were unnecessary kind of just proves that I don't think friction exists on this coaster. I mean, this one seemed, like, decent. When I did the, yeah, no. There's definitely no friction. The fact that that thing just went up that high. I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. I did the wooden coaster first, and then I, like, had to redo it because of that no friction thing. It looked weird on filming it. Well, let's find out. Yeah, see this? There you go. Okay, so there was no friction on that one, or on the second one. Okay, I gotta remember to turn that off now. Here we go. So that was Spagoot Loop. Next is Wet Spaghetti. It's kind of keeping this, a nice tracker on everything as well. The fact that all the ones that I've ridden are testing, and all the ones I haven't are closed. Test. Ride. Here we go. This is the water coaster. Down we go. I wonder how some of these other rides would act without friction, like the log flume. That crazy thing. That would be absolutely insane. Alright, around the bend. This coaster should have been way higher rated than it was. It's just that, like, this water section kills the rating because it's going so slow. Because every single rating in this game is just based on speed. That's it. Speed and airtime. Or whatever. Like, it doesn't take into account that this is a water coaster and that the excitement on a water coaster comes from those splash sections. But what do I know? I'm just an idiot who made really gross looking roller coasters for 80 episodes. Down we go. Around we go. And around we go. I don't know how long this is going to take. It's probably going to take... I want to say it's going to be quicker than the last Planet Coaster series I did. Just because, one, we aren't exploring the park, and there's not flat rides, and some of these coasters I think are pretty quick. I should have probably said this at the start, because I know people are going to be asking throughout the video. I'll probably upload this to the Steam Workshop, and you can explore and lose your mind at your own leisure. If you want some of these crappy coasters, sure, take them for your parks. Enjoy the crappy coasters. Just let you know, if you try to upload any of my creations to the Steam Workshop and claim them as your own, and I find out, oh, I am calling you out. Calling you out hardcore. Plus, I don't think you want to upload any of these things. Are you kidding me? If you actually upload any of these, people would be like, wow, you're so dumb at coasters. So, for your own sake, I wouldn't upload any of these coasters to the Steam Workshop and claim them as your own. And down we go into the station. Or we have to go through this boat water section first. Lots of fun. Kind of wish the soundtrack was playing right now. But, I don't know how the game decides when to play a soundtrack. Did I turn it? I might have... Ooh, I actually might have lowered it. I could have sworn I heard it before, but that might have actually been on me. Now that I think about it. Because when I was doing the crazy long coaster, I was, I had my own music going because I couldn't listen to the Planet Coaster soundtrack anymore. Hold on a second. This might be on me. Could have sworn I heard it at one point. Soundtrack. Yeah, no, it's up there. Play, pause, only. Yeah, no. Yeah, it should be loud and clear. Alright. Next ride. I remember this one. Rimpity Rumpity Spaghetti Chase. I was very confused about it. Not as confused about Humpity Dumpity Spagumpity, but yes, I was confused about this one as well. Turn that off. Zest, and then ride. Oh yeah, this is the mouse one, the wild mouse. Spinning wild mouse. Could you imagine no friction on this thing? Guess what? It wouldn't affect it at all. Especially when it comes to spinning. Why? Because I tested that. A lot was learned about this game in this series. It's not nearly as fun as it could be when it comes to doing things like this park and messing around in general. Whoa! Trying to get this car to spin as fast as humanly possible. Remember when I was actively trying to like not have pieces collide with other pieces? Building that stupid splash boats took so long just to make sure of that, or try to make sure of that. It's crazy. Whoa! Jeez, it feels like ages ago that I built this thing. Guess it technically kind of was ages ago. 70-something videos, or 80-something videos is a lot for a series. Bam! Another one done. We're just grinding through all these. Next, Junie Spagooty. God, the amount of junior coasters this park has. Probably a little excessive. Here we go. This whole closing all the rides and reopening them was honestly the greatest idea ever. It's just like right as soon as I hit ride the ride, we go. This shouldn't take that long. This one. I still can't believe that multiple laps isn't a thing in this game yet, and they're just adding it in like the next update. That is mind-blowing. Multiple laps. In case you've never played this game before, you've only watched people play it. Multiple laps is currently not a thing in this game, and this game has been out forever. How can you have a theme park and not have multiple laps? Or an amusement park. Theme, amusement, thrill, family, all the parks. State park, wildlife park, and not have multiple laps. It's beyond me. That was Junie Spagooty. Next, we have Speedy Spaghetti. As you can tell, everyone started sticking to a theme. Oh wait, don't test it yet. Turn off that. Okay, now test it. Oh. I guess this is why it's called Speedy Spaghetti. Is this where I really started to like... I think this one I went crazy on. Yeah, this one doesn't really make much sense, does it? And I don't know if they're... I think they are in order of how I built them. So far, it seems like the order. I could have sworn I built this one later, but... yeah, that one was just... that one was one of the interesting ones. Put it lightly. This was an interesting ride. Speedy Spaghetti. Next we have Humpity Dumpity Spagumpity. Test. Friction on. Ride. Camera. Okay, this is another... a junior coaster? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out the name right now. I'm assuming just because when I built this one, I was just trying to aim for hills. Because I'm all like, okay, so this is how the game works. Hill time. Hill time? Air time on hills is all you need to make a good coaster. So, I just focused on building hills on this thing, and I think that's where the Humpity Dumpity Spagumpity thing came in, because they're hills, so it's like humps. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. I can't... I'm not inside your guys' minds. I have no idea. I'm just trying to make it work. It's a junior coaster. And then I even went further with this concept. Oh, okay, yep, forgot that existed. Maybe I didn't go further with it. I think that's what I was thinking of, those tiny hills. Oh, man. Just to try to up the excitement rating. Humpity Dumpity Spaghetti. Yeah, look, 707 excitement for a junior coaster. Because those tiny hills. Oh, man. Classic Planet Coaster, everybody. Spaghetti Train, the Mine Train Coaster. Here, actually, I feel like I should be sitting back in this one. There we go, that's good enough. That was a little awkward. Oh, yeah, there's block breaks. And this is just so we don't have a train right in front of our face. I think the first time I rode it, I was sitting in the front seat, but... It's definitely a much different experience sitting further back in the train. You can really tell how it doesn't make sense sometimes around some of these turns. I don't know, I kind of like it, though. Second chain hill. I can barely hear the chains. I think I must have screwed something up somewhere. I had to have screwed something up somewhere when it comes to audio. Haven't heard music. Some things are super quiet / non-existent. Some things are super loud. Maybe they're there, but since I lowered my headset volume because some things are so loud, I can't hear. I don't know. Yeah, this one kind of got a little crazy as well. Just a little bit crazy, though. Like, what on earth was that? What on earth was that? So many regrets in this park, and yet none at all. Back into the station. It's kind of cool how the wheels on the front of the train looked like they were spinning pretty fast. I never noticed that before. Okay. Spaghetti train. Next we have Spagootios. It's like SpaghettiOs, except Spagooty. I think this one got its name for the color? Possibly? I don't know. I'm going to stop trying to guess what people were thinking. Because I have no idea what they were thinking. I have no idea what I was thinking while I was doing this park. I just kind of kept plopping roller coasters down and hoping for the best. But it seems people enjoyed it. I can't explain why, but it seems like people did, so that's kind of cool. Spagootios. I honestly don't even remember building this coaster. One underground. Did it? I guess it did. Yeah, I don't remember this one. I remember the colors, but I don't remember it. Is that why it was called Spagootios, the loop? I'm thinking maybe it was the loops before the colors. So I'm pretty sure, maybe I colored it afterwards. I have no idea. Yeah, some parts of this thing are pretty rough too. I think it's because at a point, like 3 coasters in, not even. Probably the first coaster in, I'm all like, I'm going to be building so many coasters, I don't care about smoothing tracks out and everything. Or something like that, I don't know. Had to have been something. Spagootios. Up next we have Soaring Spaghetti. This is that bird coaster, isn't it? We're going to want to turn that off, definitely. Oh yeah, here we go. Into the chain hill. This one shouldn't be as crazy as the later one I built. The later one I built is pure insanity. And I love it. Up we go. Again, the chain hill noises are super quiet. And down. And again, this is I was kind of focusing on, like, oh, hills are where it's at. Forget the swinging basket effect. Part of the ride. It's clearly hills. We just need more hills. So, more hills I made. Right here. Right here. Because who cares that, you know, these cars swing? Look, more hills. Hills is where the excitement's at. Right into the station. I'm kind of realizing that recording this video after a live stream was a mistake. Next, we have 2 gaps, aka Spagoot backwards. Why? There was a reason. Also, the problem with doing this after a live stream, and I've already recorded Rimworld before this, is I've done a lot of talking in the past few hours. So, hooray! Oh, now I know why it's called Two Gaps, or whatever it is, because we're going backwards. It's the reverse free fall coaster, featuring Uncle Sam. It's probably the best part of the park right there. And down we go. Whoa! Clearly the best part of the park. Yep. Or mechanic. Alright. Next we have... Just think if all rides were that quick. It'd be so much easier. We're getting through the list. Oh man, never mind. I just kind of kept scrolling and saw how many coasters there were. Thought we were getting through the list. Drive-ins, or diners, drive-ins, and dives. It's a dive coaster. That's how it got its name. In case you were wondering. I'm confused. Why? Okay, there it goes. So it closed for some reason, then reopened. Let us out. So this is a dive coaster that I built with the intention of milking the hill system again, I think? Or is this the one that I used the piece-by-piece builder for? What's with the lighting in the bottom left? It looks like lightning out in the distance. See that, like, right around here? It's just, like, bright flashes. I don't think this is the one that I used to, that I abused the hill system with. No. I think that's coming. Maybe I did a little bit. There's definitely one later, but you can definitely tell that I was like, okay, this is going to be nothing but hills. Absolutely nothing but hills. And I think I succeeded in that. I think it's yellow. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with this thing. I don't know what I was thinking with any of these things. I know I've mentioned that a few times, but I'll probably mention it a few more times before the video's out. Around we go. Turn. Barrel roll. Woo. Drop me. I don't... There's so many things about these rides that I'm like, they're so bad. They're so bad. Why did I do that? I think it was a whole lot of not caring. Alright, Macaroni Hills is next. I'm pretty... Yep, this. Okay, so it was the one right after that dive coaster. I built another dive coaster to abuse it. And I definitely did. Because I get why it's called Macaroni Hills. It's yellow. And the ride is literally nothing but hills. It's just hill after hill after hill after hill. As you can tell, by all the hills. Amazing. Wish the chain hills went faster. I could easily just speed up time like that to get up the chain hill faster. But I could see that annoying people, so... I see people being like, no, we want the full roller coaster experience, including all the time going up the chain hill. How dare you even dream of speeding it up? I would get those comments. In fact, I'm probably going to yell that just for doing that as an example. Oh well. Hill 1. 2. Wait for it. 3. 4. Guess what, everybody? Here comes 5. 5 hills so far. But wait, there's more. 6. 7. It's not even going that fast. 8. And 9. Yay, 9 hills. What is the rating on this thing? I need to know. 7.83. There it is. Okay, park management. And, ooh, the last one on, like, the first set of things here. Then we have another set. And we have the, I think we have, like, 3 kind of scrolls here. Tangled Spaghetti. It's a lot more coasters than I thought it would be. I knew there was a bunch, but not this many. There's so many. Well, to be fair, I think a lot of them are go-karts. Tangled Spaghetti. Oh, man, this is This was one of the ones I just didn't care about at all. I'm pretty sure this chain hills as fast as possible. Maybe not. I think I increased it a lot to make it more fun for the riders. But yeah, this was one of those coasters that I just made crazy. This was the start of I was giving hints of my mind going, and this is the one that was dropping those clues. Because I don't even know what on earth this thing is. It's a flying coaster, so I'm like, okay, let's make it like flying. And just happens to fly completely insane. Completely insane. Whee! I didn't yawn, you just yawned. I'm having a fun time at the amusement park. Of course I'm tired. What? Up, around, and down, and... I don't even know where we are anymore. I think it had a decent rating, though. A lot of these rides have a better rating than you think they would. Someone tells me that was the autosave again, and back to the station. Done. Okay, maybe that one didn't have an this one, wow. How on earth did... Okay. I don't know, nor do I care. Apparently it sucks, but you know what, whatever. Whatever. The next section of rides are as follows. Going nowhere. Wait, what about the train? Did we ever ride the train? We didn't ride the train. I almost missed the train. Oh. Here we go. We just left the station. This is weird. I don't like being here. I don't like being here. No. There we go. So you can see at the bottom of Crazy Spagoot Pile Land what it looks like going through everything. It's like a dystopian city. The future looks bleak. The future looks Spagoot. Dun dun dun. Going nowhere. Which one's going nowhere? I'm trying to think. Looking at all the rides as I pass them. Going nowhere. Going nowhere. Which one is that? It's not the log or the splash. River Rapids, is it? Going nowhere. It's going nowhere. Going nowhere. Going nowhere. Okay, figured that part out pretty easily. Going no. I honestly have no idea. And yeah, they are. You can see how long it took to build some of these things. It's kind of cool. Just notice the years. What are you? I still don't know what you are. Trains. It wasn't the monorail, was it? No, there's no way it was the monorail. Number of trains, 18. No, it's the car ride. There it is. That case. Going nowhere makes sense. Because here we are. I was going to call it like traffic or rush hour or... We're going to speed this up. And done. And you know what? We're actually just not going to continue to ride this thing because it's going to be this. And I have to come up with things to say the entire time. Although it's kind of speeding up right now. Remember, we are in ×3 speed. You see the constant honking. You know, you get the point. It's just that over and over again. Going nowhere, everybody. Going nowhere. Possibly one of my greatest creations. Wooden Coaster 1. Possibly the best wooden coaster I've ever created in any video game ever. Height is, biggest drop, 143 meters. It is the best Giga wooden coaster ever. Hands down. Known to man, the best Giga wooden junior coaster ever. Junior flying dive coaster ever. By the way, it's a Giga. I don't know if I mentioned that it was a Giga coaster, but it's a Giga coaster. Yeah. It's a pretty great... It's probably the best Giga coaster in the park as well. We have a few Giga Coasters. Actually, I think most of our coasters are Giga Coasters, to be completely honest. This is one of the better Giga Coasters, though. If you don't know why I'm doing this, you missed out on the actual episodes. Anyway, down we go. I think the only thing that would have made this Giga Coaster better was a chain hill. Okay, I'm done now. I'm done. Okay. Big swooping hills. That was the game plan here. And I think we succeeded greatly. Because we've got some big swooping hills. That's pretty much all we have going here. What on earth is... Oh, that was that other coaster. But I was like, wait a second. I didn't make this coaster go through itself. No, it was the other crazy coaster. Down we go. Honestly, this whole park, I could have named it Hill World because I knew that's where the excitement rating came from. The hills. Like, this thing didn't give much of any excitement. This was a custom kind of special piece. I knew I would get way more excitement from one hill than 20 of these things, so... Of course I'm going to make hills. It's the game's fault for wanting me to make hills. How dare they. This ride's actually pretty long. Probably one of the longer Giga Coasters as well. Not only one of the best Giga Coasters and biggest Giga Coasters, one of the longest as well, yeah. Can't wait to ride that junior Giga Coaster. Oh, it's going to be insane. I think we're almost done, though. Heading back to the station. And... Yep. We're done. Wow, I actually had a lot of speed through there. Okay. Next coaster is Swingy Spagooty. Pretty sure this is a swinging coaster. Judging by the name, I'd put money on it being a swinging coaster. Ooh, and that's a bet I would have won. I think. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I would have won it. Just making sure. You don't know with me, it could be anything. It could have been a flippin' water coaster, and I would have called it Swingy Spagooty. Jeez, the chain hills feel so slow. I wonder if I'm just, like, broken from all the other chain hills I made that were, like, a solid 30 miles per hour going up, or whatever the limit is, or the max number. With those later coasters where everything was crazy. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't touch it, really. Unless I was doing something insane like this. And down we go. Around. Whoa. Yeah, no, this coaster's kind of crazy. I might have actually slowed down the chain hill on this thing just so this part wasn't so insane. Would not surprise me. Up and down in a row. Pizza. Around that bend. And we're going back to the station, right? Oh, yeah. I think I had to do something really wonky to get that to work. Or to get it back to the station. Like, it didn't want to go, or things were weird, or I don't even know. I remember that being interesting. Park management. Next, we have Wetter Spaghetti. What the hell is that one? Wetter Spaghetti. Oh, that's the River Rapids. I was thinking, we only have one water coaster. And it wasn't the log flume either. Wetter Spaghetti. This is going to be a pain. I think I might ×3 this one. Because I know how long it's going to take to ride it. And maybe not. Oh, well, there we go. Crap. That's what I get. Down we go. Nah, it's going to take too long. We're at least going to ×2 it. This ride's going to take forever. I got things to do. I have so many other coasters to ride. And this isn't even a roller coaster. This is just a... Why can't I never remember River Rapids? Like, right off the start, I can't just remember river rapids. I want to say splash boats all the time, but there's no splash boats in this game. Why? I don't know why. Why is there no splash boats in this game? Splash boats are amazing. Splash boats are great in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. And they were so much fun in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. They were great in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Because you can have, like, infinite chain hill and infinite no friction. And that thing would rocket around so quickly. And for some reason, nausea wouldn't be high, but excitement would be through the friggin' roof. It was great. Possibly the best ride in the park. Splash boats. I just want splash boats in this game. But I can't even get multiple laps in this game. Shake my head. Anyway, that was a fun rant. Ooh, do I have any? Oh, I do have water. Success. Barely any water left in this thing, but I finished my other drink already. Are we almost done with this ride? Please be almost done with this ride. I'm hoping the end is near for this ride. I think we have another hill. Never ends. Just never ends, does it? Why do you people want this from me? I've been recording for over an hour. I don't know how much of that was waiting for supports to be put in and coaster to be deleted. I'm thinking at least 15 minutes, so we've probably been going for like 40 minutes. Which is kind of a long video. Should I put this all into one video, or why am I asking you? By the time you're watching this, the decision's already going to be made. I'm going to try to cram it all into one video. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that is what I'll do. If I have one super long video tomorrow, aka Sunday, then that'd probably be good. Unless it takes 200 years for it to upload. That might be bad. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I am finishing it. Is that the... I think we're near the end. Success. This makes up for not riding the car ride the entire time. For the entire length of that one. And down we go. I think the only reason why I am riding these is because you can see the park from different angles. Yay! That one's probably one of the longer ones. Actually, that probably was the longest one. I don't think that one's longer than the monorail. Park management. Wetter Spaghetti is gone. Okay. So, next we have Birdie Spagooty. Birdie Spagooty. What the hell is Birdie Spagooty? Let's find out. It's not this crazy one, is it? Oh, it's the Pigeon Coaster! The Pigeon Coaster! Alright, we're riding it. Test. I enjoyed building this coaster. And talking about pigeon nonsense. That was fun. Right out of the station, it does something weird. I think that was the best part about it. Pigeon Coaster. It's not even a pigeon. No, it is a pigeon. That was a prank. It's completely pigeon. Totally a pigeon. If it wasn't a pigeon, that'd be weird. But no, it's definitely a pigeon. God, what is this? What is this thing? What did I do? It's like, isn't this an X dimension coaster? So it's going to the X dimension, nth dimension, with the pigeon or whatever. I don't know. It was a weird video. Weird couple videos maybe. And down and whoop. I remember it almost didn't work. I think the rating got weird at one point or another. I think trying to bring it back to the station was also a pain. Didn't want to go without it being super crazy. I think that's what it was. Yeah, look at this right here. Barely makes it back to the station, and that was just gross. I don't want to talk about it. Rating-wise, though, rating's pretty good. Let's see. Flutie Moody Spagooty. Once again, I have no idea what this is. That doesn't help. What is this? What? Oh, it's the floaty. Is that supposed to be floaty? No, then Moody wouldn't make sense. You people and your creative names. Turn that off. This thing was just a hybrid coaster. And it was, I turned the supports off right away on it. So it was kind of just like a floating coaster ribbon, which once again, I went with Hills. Because Hills pay the bills, if you know what I mean. Flutie Moody Spagooty. I think we're probably like halfway there. A little bit more than that. I think the last few coasters are probably going to go pretty quick. Because they're so crazy. And fast. And I was losing my mind while building them. I should end the video with riding the plate. Although we already did that. We did that once. Not happening again. The plate needs to not exist for this video to work in the slightest. I miss the plate though. Such a good plate. Round we go. Down we go. Up. I should make the thumbnail of this video. I'll probably make it with the plate. Yeah, it'll be like the entire park. Oh man, that's gonna be so gross. It was either that or gonna be a giant Uncle Sam face, but I think I've already used the giant Uncle Sam face. So. You know, Spagooter World. End of Spagooter World. Giant Uncle Sam. Why not? Why not? This thing is crazy. Yeah, it still has another... Oh, wow, no, that's the end of it. Oh, I thought we had to go through another loop. And then we ate some train tracks. Nice. And then we ate some more. Delicious. Wait, did we... We rode the train. I don't remember the train ride ending. Oh, well. I know we did, though, because I remember we got stuck in the engine with the lady. I'm like, I don't know you. So, go-karts. We cannot ride, can we? Nope, because we have no one to pilot them. Tragic day. That's okay. Most of them aren't even that good. Who am I kidding? Go-karts are amazing. We'll look at the tracks. We had this one that was all bumpy. And we had, where's the radiator one? This one. That was like radiator noodles. And we had this crazy thing. This one was insane. And then that's the last of the semi-normal ones. This is just like a giant loop. This one is a death circle, backing around. This one is another kind of death circle. I was playing Wreckfest when I made these. And then why is there? Okay, there was also this one. Amazing. Anyway. Those are the go-kart tracks. Remember when I was going to build a giant section of just nothing but go-karts? And I never did. So that was all of these done. Wow. How many go-karts? We have Death Circle, Death Loop, Need for Speed, Double Death Circle, Spigot, Spaghetti, and Bumpy Spagooty. So we finally hit some other non-Spagooty related ones. Okay. Next, we have side serving of spaghetti. A little bit different, still the same. No one's ever used spaghetti before. Here we go. Oh man, this is the side friction coaster. I guess the side serving makes sense. It's amazing how I have no idea what some of these are, and then reading the name, and then I actually go on the ride, and I'm like, now I get it. That chain, though, is like 100% realistic. Completely flat. I think the most annoying thing about this game was how I couldn't make this thing fly off the track because it's automatically glued there. And they also wouldn't let me invert it after I figured that out. So it's like, okay, so it's automatically stuck to the track, yet I can't invert it? Since this game isn't like realism at all. At all. No realism whatsoever in Planet Coaster. Kind of a shame. There you go. Side serving of spaghetti. Next we have green noodle. Nope, still don't know what this one. Wait. Nope, still don't know what this one is. I thought maybe I had it, but I do not have it. I knew it was green, but I don't know what type of coaster it is. Honestly, I probably built it wrong regardless, so no one will ever know. Yeah, this thing was insane. I like this color green, though. Again, another one of those wacky friggin' chain hills after a friggin' leaving the station weird. I don't know what the goal with this one was, but I hope I accomplished it. I do remember building this one. Oh, yeah, this was one of those ones where I think I spent a couple episodes trying to get the ending to work. Because it didn't want to... Yeah! Oh, man, it's so gross. But it didn't want to enter the station. We kept on running out of speed. Green Noodle. Good rating, though. Love those ratings. And then Snaky Spagooter. Which, is this the... Oh, this is that Star Drop one, I think is what's actually called in real life or whatever. Pretty sure I built this one wrong as well, but you know what? That's okay. Built most of them wrong. So it goes up the chain hill. And then it goes through the thing, through the station, up the chain hill again, then backwards. That's how this thing works. Takes a while to get there, of course. But that's just autosave. Anytime there's a lag spike, it's just autosave. Don't worry about it. Which I'm not going to save because I got rid of the plate, and I don't want to lose the plate. Gotta remember not to save when exiting. I actually thought last video that I exited the game without saving, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to finish the plate again. No. But luckily I saved. I would have cried. Down we go. So I think this one got its name because it looks like a snake. Oh yeah, those are all brakes because it was going way too fast. And back down again. Oh, it slowly goes back down. I thought it was going to go, like, quickly. Yeah, well, there you go. Snaky Spagoot, or whatever it was called, Spagooter. The final section. Oh, just kidding, it's not the final section. We have a little bit more after those ones. But this is where things start to get... Where does it start to get out of hand? Oh, right here. All the ones that are unopened. Because they don't have stations. This is where it starts to get out of hand. Okay. Millennium Spagooter is coming up next. Don't know why I got that name. Let's see if we can figure it out when we ride the thing. Oh, I think it's actually after a real coaster. Somebody thought it looked like a real coaster. I'm like, what? A real coaster? No way. Millennium Force, is that a real coaster? Millennium Falcon, that's what it was. It was the roller coaster called Millennium Falcon. It's a Star Trek themed roller coaster. That's what I think they were talking about. Yeah, Millennium Falcon. There you go. And down it goes. I think this was a Giga, wasn't it? They're all Giga coasters, so yeah, of course this was a Giga, but I think this was actually a Giga. Possibly. Why did I build this? I think there was a reason, but I don't know what it was. I have no idea. The end gets weird, I know that much. Oh my, why? Like, why is this a thing? Why did I do this? Why did I play this game? Why'd you people watch me play this game? All these questions. I don't think anyone has the answers to. Alright. That's done. Next we have Corkscrew. My guess is that this was a corkscrew coaster. Just taking a stab at that one. Yup. American Arrow. Is that what it's called? It's kind of weird having a different coaster's name on my coaster. The American Arrow. I wonder where they got that from. American Arrow. If it's truly a corkscrew coaster, how does an arrow fit into that? Because arrows are supposed to fly straight into a target. If your arrow's corkscrewing, you may have a problem. I don't get it. There's probably some kind of thing behind it, but yeah, I'm gonna make up my own. Turns out corkscrew arrows were like these medieval arrows that spiraled. So when they hit their target, they drilled into it, and it was a lot deadlier. So a lot of medieval archers used corkscrew arrows, and there you have it. Corkscrew coaster called the American Arrow. Medieval times, the American Arrow. Easy peasy. What on earth is this ending? I think this was another one of those either give up endings or I'm too lazy endings, or it was an I'm too lazy ending. I just know it was. Next, we have 360 Spagooty. The hell is 360 Spagooty? 360, because you're going... I think it's one where you spin. Is this the one I think it is? Oh, no! This is the stupid... This is the stupid mouse thing, the old-fashioned coaster that I had no idea what I was doing with. Yeah, it's called 360 Spagooty because I didn't turn... Did I turn the friction off on this? Or back on? Because you go one way and then you go back away or something, I don't know. Yeah, pretty sure those coasters would have flown clean off the track around those curves. Especially around these curves. Yikes. Definitely pushing the limits of the game. Ride's too scary. Did I turn it off? Because I don't see the options here. Apparently it exceeds G-forces or whatnot. I don't know. No, it updated. There you go. It's not a great ride, but it's not a terrible ride. Next, we have... What is this one? Sideways Spagoot. Sideways Spagoot. Sideways. One of these... Oh, I think Dimensional Spagoot is the one I thought the 360 one was. Sideways Spagoot. Is that the one where you spend most of the time on your side? Let's find out. Yep. Yes, I got it. I'm just thinking of the coasters that we haven't ridden yet, and we're getting near the end, so... Yeah, this was a concept roller coaster made by the Sideways brothers. And it was just supposed to be a concept and wasn't supposed to be real, and guess what? We made it real. So the Concept Brothers, we made their dream come true with the Sideways coaster. There you go. That's the history behind this one. Or, yep, sure. There you go. Yep. Good. The final Sideways loop. The fastest of all the Sideways loops. Also, I lied because this was the final one. Also, I lied because this was the final. Oh my. Well, kind of flew into the station pretty quick there. I think I forgot to turn friction off. I forgot to turn friction off. Well, you got the point. It was pretty much an insane coaster to begin with. Sideways brothers. Idiots. Alright. Spagoot Knots is next. This... Okay, this was... I actually built the thing correctly. The point of that coaster was I was trying to figure out how to use that one booster where you boost over it. No, you go backwards over it. It sends you back, and then... Okay, I got it. I was trying to figure... The booster was you ride on it and it stops. It sends you backwards, and then when you pass over it again, it launches you forwards. That's what I was trying to figure out how to use. And then I finally figured out how to do it with this coaster. And turns out the rating of the ride... Oh, crap, it already started. Yeah, that was the spot. Hold on. There we go. Turns out, as I was saying, that the ride is more exciting if you just have a booster section and you don't use that one. So there you go. It wasn't here. This booster was supposed to be there. It's coming up. And it's called Spagoot knots because of all the knots everywhere. It was right up here. Right here. You were supposed to stop on this piece, and it was supposed to send you backwards and send you flying over it. Also, I think I forgot to turn friction off. But yeah, the ride was more exciting with just normal boosters. So I'm like, why would I ever use that piece of track when it doesn't take into account, because the game doesn't do that. The game doesn't take into account the specialty pieces for these rides that make them exciting. It just doesn't do it. Yeah, I definitely forgot to turn friction off. Whoops! Alright, next we have Dimensional Spagoot, and this is the final coaster. The last two kind of, definitely, not the last one, but the one before that was definitely the beginning of the end. And then this is definitely the final straw. Crap. Turn that off. So, we start going. Oh yeah, I forgot about the music. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I can barely. Hold on, let me louder. Oh yeah, there we go. The music is so good. Welcome to space. We're going to the X dimension. Wait, no, this was the X dimension. So the Pigeon Coaster was just a Pigeon Coaster. This was the multi-dimensional coaster. Just don't listen to anything I say ever. Problem solved. Here we go. The music. Here comes the drop. Yeah. Whoa, man, we're transcending dimensions. Whoa, man. Look at the pizzas. Where are we? Yo, this electronica music, though. I don't even know where I am anymore. Was I ever really even on Earth? Or have I been a spaceman my whole life? I just don't know anymore. I also have no idea where I am in relation to the roller coaster ride. Oh, yeah, this is the weird ending I did. And I think we're heading back to the station. And there you go. The space station. Yo. Alright. Pretty good rating. And here we go. The final stretch. Most of these coasters I can't open because they don't have entrances and exits. Here we go. This is where things get insane. So, next we have Kid Friendly, which is a friendly version of this ride. I think we're going to keep friction off on all of these now because I think that was the point. Oh, yes, the Junior Coaster, the Giga Junior Coaster. We're going to speed up the hill here because it's going to take 20 years. Because it's a very, 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 very long hill. As you can tell, that entire time was all times 3 speed. It would have taken quite a while to make it up here. The stupid drive tires. And here we go. Imagine being a 7-year-old kid riding this roller coaster for the first time. This Junior Coaster for the first time. Probably go flying out of the freaking train because that's how fast it'd be going down here. It's like 100-something miles an hour, I think. Roughly, about, somewhere around there. Round the bend. It doesn't even look like it's going that fast. It's kind of like the plate all over again, where it's just such a great distance of track. It doesn't seem like you're going 100 miles an hour. Even those turns didn't seem that fast. Also, I think the smooth banking really helps with it as well. Yeah, right there you can kind of tell how fast it was going. Well, thank goodness for that 3 feet of brake. This one might have been, what is that sticker? I've seen the sticker a bunch. Is that something that's always existed? Or is that something I got for having a great ride? It's in a different language. Hold on. There we go. Planet Coaster's Ticket Booth of the Year. Okay. Didn't realize that that was a thing. Yeah, I don't think this one was supposed to have no friction. Oh well, it's fine. Made it more fun. Next, we have Boa 2, which is also known... Actually, I never named it, but this is one that I used autocomplete. I built it with autocomplete, as in, I would hit autocomplete, it would do something, I would delete a little bit, change it a little bit, hit autocomplete, delete a little bit, change it a little bit, and it was just that process over and over again created this monster. And when I talk about defining the laws, this coaster defines the laws of physics 100%. Not only does it define them, it also defies them. That is just the power of this coaster. The power of the autocomplete. And now you, lucky viewer, get to bear witness to it. So here we go. Whoa! 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 As you can tell, it's just repeatedly trying to get back to the station. And I wouldn't let it. It just really wanted to get back to the station. And there you have it. Boa 2, aka the autocompleter, or whatever, I don't know. Woozy Spagooty. The hell is this one? What the? That ain't right. Woozy. Oh, I know. That was my bad. Close. Test. Ride. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. This is that one. Wow, we're almost done. The one that's like that one thing from the doctor's office. And Woozy Spagooty is probably one of the more fitting names in the park. To be fair, though, I think if you rode this when you'd be a little more than woozy, you'd probably be dead. So, because here we go. Slow to start, but don't worry, it picks up speed. Yeah, I don't know, your organs would be all over the place inside your body. That's the only way to describe this ride. Pretty sure there's a upside down bit. Oh, this is the one part where you can high five people in the other chair with your face. See? It's a split second. If you blink, you'll miss it. Here's the upside down bit. All your internal organs liquefied during the whole ride, and that upside down bit, they all just leak out of you. I love how it slows down there while the other coaster cars catch up. Oh, and here comes the helixes. Helixes. This is not a helix. The inversions. It's getting late. I've been at this for a while. Give me a break. Alright. So there is Woozy Spagooty. We're almost done. I'm so excited. Next is Expired Spigot. Actually, it's Spagoot, not Spigot. My bad. This is supposed to be the one that was purely underground, and it was an absolute mess to even try to make. It was painful. But ever since I changed the whole underground section, it's just kind of weird. Also, I'm pretty sure that friction was supposed to be on for this roller coaster, judging by how fast we're going here. Although it really doesn't technically matter now, does it? Chain hill. Down. Whee! Whee! And station. All right. Now we have oh no, Spaghetti. You want insane coaster? This is probably the craziest one in the park, hands down. And we don't even have friction on. The things that this coaster does, it just shouldn't do. And it's already doing them. Do I have the game sped up at all? Or is this just no friction? Oh man. You just see the thing bending in ways it shouldn't, and just like that, it's over. Burbageddon. Yeah, no, that was normal speed, just without friction. Yikes. Next, we have Spagoot, which is named after, not named after, the name of the log flume is what I was trying to say in that mess. Why aren't we riding the front one? Okay, it's fine, I don't care. Yes, I do care. Why aren't we riding the front one? This is Raft 1, apparently? Fine. I want to go to Raft 12. This was named Nuke because it was a missile when it flew off the track. So somebody said I should call it Spagoot Nuke because it flew off the track like a missile, and a nuke is a missile. Although, yes, never mind. I was going to say nuclear bomb. Bombs aren't missed. Don't listen to me. It's late. Nuclear missiles exist. It's like a nuclear submarine. I should call it Spagoot Sub. Because missile and submarine, nuclear missile sub. There you go. Makes perfect sense. Why am I just sitting here? There we go. Waiting for this thing to get up the chain hill. And here we go. Let the speed commence. Straight up the chain hill. It was pretty much turn a log flume into a roller coaster, and I think I accomplished that. With plenty of hills. Because hills is what the people want. Back down we go. And we got some tinier hills here. As we were running out of speed, a nice splash pool. The final hill. Back into the station. What a beautiful ride. Probably one of the greater contraptions in this park. Contraptions. Alright. Next. Oh, I never rode the monorail. We'll end with the monorail. Where was the monorail? Oh, it was Wooden Coaster 2. Classic. Classic. We'll end with the monorail. Next is the Spagooty. Named after the animal, which you see right there. The kiwi that I made. Next roller coaster, Planet Coaster series will be a series where I just try to make animals out of my roller coasters and see what happens. Hey, that could be part of it. The 1,000,000-foot drop. 1,000,000-mile-an-hour drop. Into the Spagooty. And out of the Spagooty. And there you have it. Nice. Let's see, what's left? As I was saying, yeah, the next park I want to do is like a challenge park where you leave challenges in the description. And if you want to see me build a roller coaster that looks like an animal as a challenge, I'll do it. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Next is Swingy Spagooty 2, The Experiments. Because somebody told me to name this something that was already named, so I renamed it or something. And then they got the next name, which was really Spaghetti, or I don't know. This was the, oh boy. You know what? Sitting up front doesn't do this one justice. We'll sit in the middle. Middle to the back. Speed it up to get up the chain hill, because these chain hills are incredibly tall. There we go. Even at a million miles per hour up the chain hill, it still takes a while. Down we go. It's a suspended swinging coaster, and it 100% accurate, completely real. Completely real as we circle this one piece of track over and over again. Rated the world's best swinging coaster. The most swinging coaster. The most gravity-defying swinging coaster as well. That was one of the titles that one got. Next we have Really Spaghetti. Oh man, this was hilarious. Just watching this one was so funny when I was building it. Here we go. Going around these loops. Whoa! Whoa! It looks like daytime and nighttime was flying past. Yeah, that was really spaghetti. Okay. Next, we're down to the final 4. And I think a couple of these don't even exist because they were just failed experiments. Spaloop. Test. Ride. Oh man, this is probably the last real one. Real one, I say. There we go. Down we go. Into the underground. And it's really dark. And here we are. It's nighttime. Nighttime again. Daytime again. Back home. Right as the carrier catches up. And then last, Steel Vengeance. Why am I even riding this one? Why am I even riding this one? This is the actual Steel Vengeance coaster from real life. I don't see why people enjoy it so much. I don't think it's that fun. I mean, it's kind of fun, but there are better coasters than this one, which is why I don't know why people think that this is like one of the greatest ones of all time. Their favorite. I mean, there's plenty of other better ones. But yeah, this was the actual Steel Vengeance roller coaster. Made it piece by piece, complete replica. Cars are the same, tracks the same. Yeah. Just gonna speed this up a little bit because this video has gone on way too long. Should I do it, everybody? Should I make it all in one video? I'm gonna do it just for you guys. It's all gonna be in one video. You all owe me a soda. Send me a soda. Because I did this for you. I did this for you. Alright. These two coasters are pretty much the same. So we'll do... Hold on. Which one of them is better? I think it's Torque that's better for this. Yeah, we're going to do Torque. This one's Torque, right? Yes, okay. Because it's the same. Torque is better, though, because it's a launched one. Test. Ride the final coaster. Here we go. Whoa! Whoa, because we couldn't have multiple laps because this game is dumb, we had to make do with multiple laps ourselves. Oh. Well, I thought that was a lot longer. What a great ending to a great series. A disappointing ending to, yikes. Let's ride that monorail and call it a series there. Honestly, I said stop. Test. Ride. Here we go. Honestly, I'm just so glad it's over. I mean, building coasters, you saw how many coasters, the same amount of coasters, and the game starts to struggle at a certain point when it comes to building. It takes, like, so much time to place a piece of track. Even if it's just a few seconds, it's just not, the track not placing instantly killed me. And then just the whole, I ran out of ideas, clearly. And, yeah, the goal was to build a crazy park filled with coasters. I think I did that. I didn't fill up the entire park like I said I wanted to do, but you get the point. You get the point. As I've mentioned multiple times, that the next Planet Coaster series I do is not going to be right after this one. I got so many other ideas of things I want to do and try. But the next time I do play Planet Coaster, it'll be a challenge series. So look forward to that. Giving me challenges to do. Most voted challenges will get done first. So if yours doesn't get picked in whatever video, you can say it again. I like how I'm going into detail about this now, and it's not going to be for a while. But yeah. Spagooter World was a success, kind of, maybe, probably. I had fun, for the most part, until those last few episodes where I was just building that track over and over again. It seems like you guys enjoyed it too, for whatever reason. I don't know, but you enjoyed it. So yeah. Everyone succeeded. Another series done and in the books. And yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like and share a video if you enjoyed the entire series. They help out a lot, like a crazy lot. Like I say it in every video, but liking and just liking, actually, just liking the video does like wonders. But yeah, subscribe for whatever I do next. What that? Okay, and I'll see you next time. That random sound file. All right, ending this here. Goodbye.